Hello, we are a group from B01A, Principle of Management. Today we'll be presenting on our management assignment, where we did an interview on an executive. So about our presentation, we conduct an interview with Mr. Roy Raj, an executive from Astro Berhad. He's specifically from a technical operation department in a service recovery unit. To gain an insight into managerial roles, leadership and practices and services recovery process, that's why we interview him. I'll pass it on to the next person, Jeremy.
All right, hello, my name is Jeremy, and I'll be explaining regarding the context and the introduction. So, in the context here, we have introduction, PLC, problem solving, and decision making, and takeaway and conclusion. Next slide. So, as for my introduction, it's pretty simple with the interviewee, Mr. Raj, and his experience is based on the executive technical operations based on the service recovery unit for around 18 years. And his work responsibility varies between two, which is monitor and resolve technical issues, and manage service recoveries for hotels, restaurants, and high-profile clients. Interview purpose is to examine the application of PLC that we're gonna explain later, and understand the leadership role in teamwork, stress management, and performance control. I'll pass it on to the next person. Thank you.
So my name is Agilan and I'm going to talk about POLC. First part of POLC is planning. So what is planning? Planning is to set organizational goals, which we can do this by looking at the environmental scanning, which is one of the ways. Environmental scanning is where when you make a goal, you make sure to make it so that you look around with the environment. For example, we have like what other competitors are planning. We have to set our plan according to what they do. So in the case of Mr. Roy Raj, he sets his planning using system that segregate the duty itself, and for complex cases, he personally pays attention to it and plans for it. For organizing basically means allocating tasks to achieve the organizational goals. For Mr. Roy Raj, he allocates tasks according to the importance and the scope of job. Next page, please. So next part is leading, where it is to encourage subordinates to work together and inspire to work towards the goal that has been set before. So Mr. Roy Raj manages 12 people whom he leads by helping them with the hard cases. Controlling is where performance tracking is done to stay consistent. So in the case of Mr. Roy Raj, he uses KPI, key performance indicators, where everyone is aware of their KPI and they work towards achieving their KPI. In most cases, they far achieve more than what their KPI has put for them. That's it from me. Let me pass it on to the next person.
Hello, my name is Insaikal, and I will be presenting problem solving and decision making. So for problem solving, in this field, it depends on a case-by-case situation. So the plans that Roy Raj make is often single use to solve specific problems and oftentimes directional so that they can adjust. Next slide, please. So some example of the problem they face is technical problem and customer high expectation. So basically, in both of these problems, they have to solve the root issue and then they have to compare the various solutions that they can use to solve the issue. And they will use the criteria of how long it takes and the effectiveness to choose the proper solution. However, in customer high expectation, it is very important that they choose the quickest and most conclusive solution to avoid the problem from happening again. Next slide. And finally is decision making, where Mr. Roy Raj is an interpersonal leader and he will make sure that each of the 12 people in his group get their job evenly and depending on who is best suited to solve that task. And he makes sure that nobody is overstressed or overworked to maintain the group harmony. That's it from me. I will pass it on to the next person.
Okay, so for the key takeaways from Mr. Roy Raj, they are Mr. Roy Raj said that managers should be involved not only with the employees' work but also with their personal lives, as this is a way to improve not only the communications but it could also lead to better performance rather than managers just giving orders or just telling them what to do and so forth. Next slide. So from that key takeaway, there are two insights that can be applied to future managers but to also students as well, especially the ones who are taking management courses. So the first is that managers should be involved with their employees' work by supporting or advising them whenever they have trouble. This way, they can help improve teamwork and also enhance performance for their organization. And the second is that managers should also be involved with their employees' personal life. Ask them if they are well, if they are healthy, or maybe know about their interests or whatnot. From this, they can have an understanding of their employees, and this could help improve communications between each other and also help understand one another. So all of this can be used just to improve performance and achieve great results for the company. So that's all from me.
So my name is Alvin Raj and I'll be proceeding with our conclusion, which is our final part. In conclusion, Mr. Roy Raj plays an active role in service recovery by personally handling urgent and critical customer cases. He lead and motivate a team of 12 members, fostering strong teamwork while managing a high-pressure work environment. Based on him, team performance is closely monitored through key performance indicators, which is also known KPI, with particularly emphasis on managing customer expectation effectively. To ensure continuous improvement, Astro also focus on leadership training, teamwork training, development, and also use AI-driven solution to enhance the tactical service recovery department. That's all from us and our interview. Thank you.